No evidence suggests Jerry Jones is selling the Dallas Cowboys to the Saudis. Opinion. A recent Facebook post asserts that Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is reportedly preparing to sell Cowboys to Saudi Arabia. I think they are shedding salaries. And I think they are preparing themselves for what would be the largest sale in history of North American sports. I don't think they're in it to win it anymore. I would not be surprised if we start hearing rumblings that Jerry Jones is going out to hedge funds in Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi, and trying to find a suitor to give him the largest check ever given to an owner of a North American sport franchise. Carton was sharing his own opinion and cited no reporting or indication that he had spoken to Jerry Jones or the Dallas Cowboys. No major sports media outlets have reported that Jones might be selling his club, which is valued at $9 billion by Forbes. Sports Illustrated called the claim an outlandish rumor. There is no evidence to suggest that Jones has begun talks or has considered selling the Dallas Cowboys. Dispatch Fact Check has reached out to the Dallas Cowboys for comment and will update this piece if the team responds. Carton's rumor comes at a time when Saudi Arabia is investing heavily in sports. The Saudi Public Investment Fund backed the upstart LIV Golf League, a competitor to the PGA, and the leagues announced a merger in 2023, though negotiations are ongoing and the deal has faced congressional scrutiny. The Saudis have also invested in soccer, auto racing, and cricket. Dallas Cowboys favored to sign former All-Pro wide receiver. The Dallas Cowboys could use added depth at wide receiver, and they are favored to do that with a former two-time All-Pro. The Dallas Cowboys wide receiver depth has been a big topic of discussion throughout the offseason, with the WR3 job completely up in the air. Jalen Tolbert is favored to win the Dallas Cowboys WR3 job, which was vacated when the team released veteran Michael Gallup in the offseason. Tolbert will compete with Jalen Brooks, Kavonde Turpin, and sixth-round pick Ryan Flournoy for the job, which will play out during training camp. But could Dallas add a veteran presence to the mix? According to the oddsmakers, the Cowboys are the NFL's most likely team to sign a veteran, former All-Pro pass catcher looking for a job. The player? Former New Orleans Saints star Michael Thomas. BetOnline lists the Cowboys as a 3-1 favorite to land Thomas, followed by the Buffalo Bills, 5-1, Baltimore Ravens, 6-1, Denver Broncos, 8-1, and Kansas City Chiefs, 10-1. Thomas has battled multiple injuries over the past 4 seasons, which has limited him to just 20 games. Still, a one-year deal would make plenty of sense for the Cowboys and Thomas, who is looking to re-establish himself as a formidable threat on the field. Last season, Thomas hauled in 39 catches for 448 yards and a touchdown in 10 games. Thomas has recorded 565 catches for 6,569 yards and 36 touchdowns throughout his career. This season will mark his 9th year in the NFL. If the Cowboys do choose to go the Thomas route, it is a low-risk, high-reward option in Big D. Of course, if they like what they see from Tolbert, Turner, Turpin, or even Flournoy during the early part of training camp, they could decide to enter the season with their current stable of pass catchers. The Dallas Cowboys will jet off to the West Coast on Tuesday, July 23, before the opening press conference the following day. The team's first training camp practice is Thursday, July 25. Dallas Cowboys urged to trade for ex-Pro Bowl defensive star. The Dallas Cowboys have a great deal to lose in the 2024 NFL season. Without long-term extensions for quarterback Dak Prescott, wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and linebacker Micah Parsons, they are facing some concerning levels of uncertainty regarding the immediate future of their franchise. Additionally, head coach Mike McCarthy is entering the final year of his contract, and owner Jerry Jones declined to give him an extension. While it remains likely that the Cowboys will be able to re-sign at least one of their stars, they need to go on a deep run in the NFL playoffs in order to save McCarthy's job. There have been a great many questions surrounding the makeup of the Cowboys roster this offseason, with some thinking that Jones is not giving McCarthy adequate talent to make said run to save his job. Furthermore, trade rumors involving Dallas star players have abounded this offseason, adding credence to the belief that they may not really be all in to win this season. NFL analyst encourages the Dallas Cowboys to trade four-time Pro Bowl defensive end Demarcus Lawrence. While many of the trade rumors have involved Prescott, Lamb, and Parsons, Anthony DeBona of Pro Football Network suggests that the team trade four-time Pro Bowl defensive end Demarcus Lawrence. While it's clear that Micah Parsons is a foundational piece on the edge for the Dallas Cowboys, Demarcus Lawrence isn't getting any younger. Lawrence is heading into the final year of his 3-year contract with the Cowboys. Dallas could actually save $10 million by trading Lawrence, which would free up more snaps for the Cowboys' young pass rushers. Dallas selected Marshawn Kneyland in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft, potentially signaling the end of Laurence'S tenure. As DeBona notes, trading Lawrence would save the Cowboys $10 million this season. This money could be used on their various contract extensions that still need to get done. However, it would be yet another blow to Dallas defense, which saw defensive coordinator Dan Quinn leave to become the head coach of the Washington Commanders earlier this offseason. Demarcus Lawrence has been solid for the Dallas Cowboys for a long time. Lawrence was originally drafted by the Cowboys in the second round of the 2014 NFL Draft. While he did not play much as a rookie, he exploded in 2015 for 55 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, and 8 sacks, including a safety. After an injury shortened his season in 2016, Lawrence dominated in 2017. That year, he had 58 tackles, 14.5 sacks, and 14 tackles for loss. He finished fourth in Defensive Player of the Year voting, was named second-team All-Pro, and made his first Pro Bowl. He made the Pro Bowl again in 2018 after recording 10.5 sacks, a career-high 64 tackles, and 15 tackles for loss. Lawrence has also made the Pro Bowl in each of the past 2 seasons. His 58.5 career sacks ranked 12th in franchise history. As mentioned previously, Dallas could save $10 million by trading Lawrence. However, the Cowboys should have enough money already to get at least 2 of their pressing extensions done. All 3 of their best players are already under contract for 2024. Freeing up money now will not necessarily help those talks, unless Dallas plans on rolling it over onto next year's salary cap. It really does not make sense, though, for the Cowboys to trade one of the best defensive players, who also happens to be one of their longest-tenured stars. Such a move would really indicate to everyone that they are not planning on being competitive this season, which could result in them losing all 3 of those aforementioned stars anyway.